Hey guys, Remington from the Revury, and today's authenticity video is how to authenticate Yves Saint Laurent ready-to-wear, and specifically the shoes. So, there's a brief history lesson, so please bear with me. I promise all of this ties back into how to authenticate. First, let's get the groundwork, get the basics down. There's YSL the brand and YSL the designer. And YSL the brand is massive. But to oversimplify it, it can be boiled down to three departments: the runway, ready-to-wear, and other. Other being cosmetics, fragrances, jewelry, sunglasses, bags, all that other stuff. And so for purposes of this video, we're focusing on the ready-to-wear, and we're defining that as apparel and shoes. Starting at the very top. So Yves Saint Laurent, the brand, was created in 1961 by Yves Saint Laurent, the designer, and his partner. And the name of the brand was actually Saint Laurent Revury, which I'm probably butchering. But that was the name of it, and it was strictly haute couture. So, runway. And fast forward 2 years, in 1963, the logo that we now know, the iconic YSL logo, was created. And they were using it in conjunction with the runway line. And then fast forward after that, in 1966, they finally created the first ready-to-wear collection, and for YSL the brand was created. At the same time, Yves Saint Laurent, the designer, was opening up his first boutique in Paris, which carried the ready-to-wear line. But it was a namesake boutique, so it was named Yves Saint Laurent. So due to the timing of his Yves Saint Laurent, the individual's boutique being opened, and the creation of the ready-to-wear line, consumers started to identify the ready-to-wear line as Yves Saint Laurent, which is, remember, different from the runway line, which is Saint Laurent Revury. And YSL grew in popularity, and in 1978, it opened its first cosmetic line, also using the YSL logo. Well, fast forward, 2012. There's a new creative director appointed. His name is Edi Slaham, and he decides to change the name of the ready-wear collection from Yves Saint Laurent, YSL, to Saint Laurent Paris. And in doing so, the logo changes again. So what does that mean? That means that we have one brand with 3 logos over 51 years. So how does all this shake out? So currently, the ready-wear collection operates under the name Saint Laurent Paris. The cosmetics, fragrances, jewelry, sunglasses, yada, 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 that all operates under the old name Yves Saint Laurent with the YSL logo. So for runway, there was a brief revival of the name Saint Laurent Revury in like 1997. But since then, the literature on runway seems to be switching, like it flip-flops between, I've seen YSL, Saint Laurent Paris. So for that, I'm just going to say it's a wash. But unless you're the Queen of England, you're probably not buying the runway. You're going to be buying the ready-to-wear, so it doesn't really matter. Or that's what I think. So, what does all of this have to do with authenticating? Here's the trick. The way to authenticate YSL ready-to-wear. And remember, ready-to-wear is being defined as apparel and shoes. Purses, jewelry, sunglasses, fragrances, all of that's pushed aside. That's going to be the other category. If you're trying to authenticate ready-to-wear for YSL, you need to first identify what branch you're in. So meaning, are you runway? Are you ready-to-wear, which we're defining here as clothing and shoes? Or are you in the other category? Then you need to identify approximately what year you think it was made. And the reason for this is really important because counterfeiters will apply the YSL logos indiscriminately. All 3 of them interchange, intermixed, and the importance is if the product is within ready-to-wear and it was made prior to 2012, it should have the old YSL logo on it. The reason being, the new logo, the Saint Laurent Paris logo, hadn't been invented yet. Now, if the product is ready-to-wear and it was made after 2012, it should have the Saint Laurent Paris logo, not the old YSL logo, as the brand tag on the product. And the reason that is important is because the name was changed and they adopted a new logo in 2012. Now, I've only been able to find one exception to this, and the exception is the Saint Laurent Paris Tribute Heel. And it's a heel, it looks like this, you can look down below. And the name of the shoe is Tribute. And it's appropriately named because it is a tribute to the legacy of the brand. So instead of using the new logo, they purposely use this old logo. Now, what does that mean for you? It means that if you're buying a brand new shoe and it's purporting to be within recent years, you're going to need to be looking for this new logo. If you see the old logo and it's purporting to be brand new, it's fake unless it is the tribute heel. That's it. So, it was a long video, I know. But thank you for watching to the end. I hope you found it helpful. I hope the flow charts were cool. Maybe not cool, I don't know. At least helpful. But if you have questions, let me know. And I promise I'll do another video on that whole other category of fragrances, bags, sunglasses, all that good stuff, so you can be in the loop. And yeah, have a good one.